Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're off to a wonderful start. Been spending a little bit out time outside today, and let me just share with you, it is beautiful outside. It's so nice outside. For a second, I forgot about the coronavirus. It is so nice outside that for a half a second there, I thought I was actually free and could walk around and enjoy some sunshine and get some fresh air. And then I remembered, oh, after that, everyone's got to go back home. So, just wanted to hop on here real fast and have a little conversation because I heard a podcast this morning and it got me thinking. It stirred up a couple things in me. So, and the conversation is, of course, it is about business, but it's tied towards marketing, advertising, adapting, right? Being able to do something new. So, my first question is, do you guys remember Blockbuster, right? Blockbuster Video. And I know here in Springfield, there used to be one, and it's like the bones of it is still like there. Of course, Blockbuster's been gone for a long time now, but the old Blockbuster model of like, oh, I want to watch a movie. Okay, let's go to the video store and go inside and browse around and take a look at the movies and pick one out, buy some popcorn or some snacks and check out, and then go home and watch the movie. And you get to keep it for like 3 days or 5 days, but then you got to take it back, right? You guys remember that stuff? It was that was I remember it. There used to be a video store called Max's Video when I was a little kid in Park Lane. And I remember going there and like picking out, like the video games and stuff like that. And like it was a treat to go to the video store and actually pick out a game or like rent a game system and take it home and play it and like see if you could beat the whole game in a few days. Like that used to be really fun. Like I enjoy those memories growing up as a kid, right? Somewhere down the line, right, this thing comes along called the internet, right? And when the internet came along, lots of different things happened, right? Lots of companies didn't adapt to the internet, right? Jason says, be kind, rewind. Most definitely. Absolutely. So if you remember, a lot of people probably have good memories of going and picking out a video game or picking out a movie and going home and watching it with the kids or watching it with the family or watching it, maybe by yourself or whatever. But just like I said, I did, like those were good times. Right. And then the internet comes along. And then when the internet comes along, everything starts to change, right? So at the same time, where at one time you would go to the video store, you would pick out a movie, you would pick out a game, you would pay a couple bucks, you would take it home, you would play it for a few days, and then you would bring it back, right? Those days are dead. Right. So, and, as the internet evolves, and so do the online options and online streaming and online ways to have different ways to engage with people. Right. Here comes Netflix. And I remember when Netflix first came out, I thought, God, what a stupid idea. Who's going to pay to, stream movies online? And now, like, Netflix is the best thing ever. They're coming out with different documentaries. They've got all kinds of different stuff. Everyone's talking about it. Like, literally, they own the entire market, right? The entire market is owned by Blockbuster just because Blockbuster didn't adapt, right? So when Blockbuster went away, Netflix came on, and now it's just like, and now everything is Netflix, right? So I heard that message this morning and I'm thinking, man, that makes perfect sense because at the same time, there's, of course, there's some big companies that are like filing for bankruptcy now. And there's lots of businesses that probably aren't going to make it through the coronavirus that we're in right now. So my question for you is this, right? How is your business leveraging technology to still be of service to your customers and your communities and people that you actually care about during the times that we're in? Because here's reality. We may never go back to business as usual, where people come into your store, buy your stuff, sit down in your restaurant. I mean, like business will never be the same how it was a few months ago because of the scare that, I mean, people might be wearing masks for like years moving forward. People may be scared to literally be within 6 feet of people forever, right? That is a scary spot, especially if your business strictly relies on connection, right? If your business strictly relies on how am I going to engage with my customers, right? My suggestion for you is this, right? Become obsessed with technology, become obsessed with phones and internet and like different streaming softwares and how you can actually engage with people. Because like, so, for those of you who know me, know I run two small businesses. I got the video production stuff and I have the OVI program, right? So obviously when the coronavirus hits, like we can't have 20 people go in a room together to serve them for an entire weekend for a driver's intervention program class. Like that ship shut down as soon as the state of emergency hit, right? And a lot of my competitors, a lot of providers across the state were like, okay, we can't provide services anymore. Or some of them continue to provide services and put their staff and their clients at risk. But that, you know, neither one of them is right or wrong. What we chose to do is adapt, right? We said, okay, what tools do we have available? What are the new rules that we have to play by? And how can we use the tools that we have and play by the rules and continue to serve? Bam. And that's where magic happened. So we've been, you know, utilizing technology to continue to be of service to our clients and our community and our courts, because that's the right thing to do. Right. So in your business, whatever your model looks like, I just encourage you to say, okay, right. Let's say hypothetically that business never goes back to how it was. Right. And they're virtual. Let's say that the human interaction is minimized or eliminated. What are you going to do to survive? Right. What tools do you have available? What and how willing are you to adapt to the new normal? Right. And I would say that if you are able to adapt and start utilizing technology and start streaming and start creating content and start reaching people in a different way, this is what I love about Netflix, right? Whoever owned a Blockbuster, they're probably traumatized somewhere. Never, I don't know. I don't know the owner of Blockbuster. I don't know the owner of Netflix either, but the model that Netflix has set up to where anybody at any time, day or night, weekend, no matter what, can hop online, buy their service, stream their service, use their service, talk about their service, while the owner of Netflix is probably somewhere chilling on a beach, right? That is a business model that is worth studying. That is a business model that is worth understanding. This is technology that is worth adapting to, right? So I know this live streaming stuff is kind of cool. Andy says, absolutely, the future is now. Most definitely it is, my man. The future definitely is now. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a lot of people out here who are not utilizing all of the platforms and all the technology, right? Most business owners have customer information on thousands of customers that have interacted with their business before. Most businesses have thousands of emails and phone numbers and ways to communicate with people, but they aren't utilizing email marketing. I'm like, you have 2,000 emails that you could reach out to with a couple clicks of a button, but you're not reaching out to people. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? You have a Facebook platform, you have a YouTube platform, you have a Google platform, you have an Instagram platform, but it's like, you're not trying to engage people through those platforms. Like, do you want to be like Blockbuster? Right? I would hope not. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, the reality is, if for those who do not adapt, those who do not continuously strive to improve their business, improve their technology, and to serve their customers at the highest level, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we will be associating your business just like Blockbuster, because it will be a wrap, right? So I had that conversation, or I heard that message through a podcast this morning, and it really resonated with me. So I'm like, I'm going to talk about that for a minute today. I had a couple minutes. I'm shooting a series of videos for like some countrywide thing that's going to help a lot of people. And I'm super excited to be a part of it. Right. So, but this company, what they're doing is they're adapting, right? They usually do hands-on training, one-on-one, one to a group. Right now, that's not possible. So how can we leverage technology to create content, to get it in front of the masses, and continue to still be relevant in the marketplace? That's my challenge for you folks. If you want to learn more about what I'm talking about, send me a message. I'd love to talk about it. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Done.